We'll turn it on and then we
So
can
it's
start the
not-
meeting.
It's not case-by-case basis, it's universal mics on, universal mics off.
Yep, okay. Okay. Good evening. I'd like to go ahead and call the Zoning Board of Appeals regular meeting for Tuesday, December 16th, 2025.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion, if we can, to move up to the beginning, the appointment of officers and chairs before the public hearing.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, let's go ahead and we will go ahead. Alternates will be voting for the officers. Okay, so what?
Only the 5 seated members.
Oh, I thought the alternates can vote for the chair and for the election, or for the officers, I mean.
I believe in the bylaws, it's just the,
Is it?
yeah.
Well, let me double check that.
I guess we have 5 voting members, most vote
5.
in person.
Okay, I apologize. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's other ones. Okay. All right, do I hear any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Okay, congratulations, Mr. Secretary. Okay. You don't have to worry about taking the minutes. That's why we have.
Oh.
Yes, yep.
So secretary
So-
doesn't take minutes?
No, what you would do is you would be reading any of the legal notices
Oh,
and everything,
All
okay?
right.
Okay. Okay, do I have a nomination for vice chair? Anybody?
I'd like to nominate Michelle Zach for vice chair.
Okay. Second?
I'll second that.
Okay. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay. Okay, it's still pass.
Okay.
That's fine. Do I have a nomination for chair?
I would like to nominate Michelle Yu as chair to continue as
Can we do that?
Can I continue as chair? If you've already, I don't think you can if you've just been voted in vice chair.
flag.
We should have coordinated.
Huh?
We should have coordinated.
How are we doing this, reversed or?
Yeah, I called for a nomination for vice chair. We're starting off with secretary, vice chair, and then chair.
So so we've already got a vice chair.
You nominated me for vice.
I didn't. Somebody did.
Ben, help.
So we have, the secretary,
That's correct.
Greg. Then you were nominated for vice chair, there was a second, the majority voted
Yep,
vice
there were
chair.
3, yep.
So you can't serve as vice chair and
Wait,
chair.
Okay, hold on.
So if you wanted to,
Not say aye.
Can you,
Yeah, you
can
could-
you give
you
us a
could-
count as to
You can make a
who?
motion to undo
Yeah.
it. Yes, you can do that.
I guess withdraw the last,
Okay.
withdraw the
Then
last
somebody can
vote.
make a motion to withdraw the last nomination.
Okay, I'll make a motion to just withdraw the last nomination.
Okay,
I'll second it.
okay. All right, so now vice
All-
and
all
chair
in
are
favor?
open.
All in favor of withdrawal?
Okay, you're right, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, so now vice is open. Let's go ahead and do I have a nomination for vice chairman? Go ahead.
Apparently, we're microphone shy. Well, I'd like to nominate myself for vice chair.
Okay. All right. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, congratulations, Dan is vice chair. Now, do I have a nomination for chair, please?
Michelle Yu.
Me? Okay. Thank you,
I'll make
Don.
that motion.
Don's making the
I'll
motion.
second that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Discussion, all in favor. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. Ben, do we want to go ahead and, you want to,
Yeah,
You
I'm
wanna
just-
give
I'm
him a
just gonna-
call?
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
give him a buzz.
can somebody make a motion just to give a 5-minute recess while
Yeah.
Ben goes and calls the applicant?
I'll make a motion for a 5-minute recess.
Okay.
I'll
Second.
second it.
Okay, discussion? None? All in favor?
Aye.
Go ahead and call him.
Yeah, and just for the newer members, when you're in a recess, like.
We
nothing
can't
about
talk.
The meeting or the application.
Okay, can I get a motion to come out of recess, please?
Motion.
Okay, second?
Second.
Okay, discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we are out of recess. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Okay, next time on the agenda, sorry to go ahead and just jump right in on you. It's fine. Okay. Go ahead and like to open up the public hearing. To start, I would like to have Secretary read the legal notice.
We should get a motion to open the public hearing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Can I get a motion to open the public hearing, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
Okay, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we are now open. Okay, and if I could have the secretary read the legal notice, please? Oh, do you need mine?
I could use yours. I have too many papers. I've
I have
shuffled
to
it around.
Find it.
I'll look for it too. I think I found it.
Where did I do it? Did you find it?
Go to, it's right.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right. The Rocky Hill Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, December 16th, 2025, beginning at 7 p.m. Town Hall, Council Chambers, 761 Old Main Street, Rocky Hill, Connecticut, to consider the following. Appeal 2025-05, Jean B. Cohen requesting a variance from the requirements of the Rocky Hill Zoning Regulation Section 3.E, height and area requirements, setback requirement, to allow for a 16.4 front yard setback where 40 feet is required, and a 1.8-foot side yard setback where 15 feet is required, for property located at 319 Pleasant Valley Road in a R20 residential zoning district, ID 18107. At this hearing, all interested persons may be heard, and written communications will be received. Written comments may be directed to landusecommissions@rockyhillct.gov and must be received at least 1 hour prior to the start of the meeting, or delivered to the zoning department at 761 Old Main Street, Rocky Hill, Connecticut, 06067. A copy of the plans and related documents for the application are on file in the planning office, Town Hall, 761 Old Main Street, Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Rocky Hill Town Hall is accessible to all ADA-compliant facilities.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Secretary. Okay, if the applicant could please step up, state your name and address, and then we'll go ahead and get going. You can step right up to the podium. Oh. Okay.
Okay, hi, my name is Jean Papano Cohen. I grew up at 319 Pleasant Valley Road. Very fortunate that my parents left me the property.
Okay, excuse me, what is your current address?
My current address is 2 Marmore Court, Weathersfield, Connecticut.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's
go ahead.
okay. So I was born and raised in, at 319 Pleasant Valley Road. And it's the last house before the dividend, the dirt road, and it was a beautiful place to grow up. And that's where I want to be. I want to go back home and redo the house and live there till I'm as old as they were. My variance is for a garage due to a few reasons. The main reason is the driveway is a big problem. It's a big hill, which I've fallen down several times and hurt myself badly, which resulted in me still being hurt from it. So I propose to build a 2-bay garage. I can't fit my SUV in the garage because I can't get the pitch going up. I also have two classic cars. I have a classic car I did with my dad when I was 16 growing up. I still have it. Need to park that in a garage. Not that that's a blight, but, or a reason, but I'm redoing it again and it has to go in a garage and it means a lot to me. The house needs to be severely remodeled. And for that area, it should be beautiful. And right now it's not. They let it fall apart, basically. And so I'm going to redo it and do it right. And I think that area of Rocky Hill deserves it to be done beautifully, because people, I'm sure everybody knows now, but when I was younger, people didn't know what a great place it was to live. We explored everywhere. Didn't know there was a scissor factory right across the street from my house. Didn't know we could walk the train tracks and see the river. Didn't know there were other buildings, and didn't know it was like the most historic part of Rocky Hill. 2 ponds, 2 waterfalls, we would ice skate, we would snowmobile. It was just the best place to grow up with all the kids in the neighborhood. Jackie knows that. Yeah, so it's my home. It's where I want to go back to. But I have to make modifications for myself, also my health. I've had 4 spine surgeries. Not in great shape, which is why the driveway needs to be addressed in the garages. So my proposal to do the portico into the house will aid me to get into the house without falling down the driveway again. So I don't know what else to say. Except that's where I feel I need to be, and that's where I want to be. And I live there. I wish I could say for more than half my life, but that's not true now. But most of my life. And it's a beautiful, like I said, it's a beautiful place to live and grow up and raise my grandbabies there if my kids have them. But my kids loved it there. We all loved it there. And it was a great neighborhood to grow up in with all the kids. And yeah. So where I am now, I'm in near D&D Market. It's crazy, sirens, and it's constant chaos. And I mean, it's a beautiful place, but I'm not used to all the noise and all the.
Right.
I'm used to the privacy. So.
Okay. Okay. Just let me go ahead and open it to commissioners for some questions. During this period of questioning, the alternates can go ahead and ask questions. Okay. Like to go ahead and start off with Commissioner Sampaio. Do you have questions?
At this moment, I do not have any questions.
Okay. Commissioner Boyle?
I do.
Yep.
So thank you for coming here tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having
Appreciate the
me.
nostalgia and the desire to maintain the family homestead
Yeah.
there. I appreciate that.
I love it there.
I did drive by the property the other day, told you it's quite a steep grade.
Yeah, yeah.
The location of the new garage, will you be then building into the hill a little
Yes.
bit? Okay.
So I'll have retaining walls. I think that those were on the plans.
Yeah,
Maybe they
okay, so
weren't.
it's going to go, so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
So
and then
whatever I have to do to make it
got it.
level, there'll be a retaining wall around
Okay,
it.
and access to the new garage will be,
So I'm gonna come in from the left of the current driveway. So I'm gonna take down those trees.
okay,
And I'm gonna kind of slope up into it.
okay. All right, and then in the packet, there was, I believe, one neighbor that issued an email in support?
Yeah, it was the next door, I guess it'll be the
Frank
Right,
Jorak,
prior to
yeah.
you, okay.
Yeah.
westerly neighbor.
Okay, north of the new proposed garage, that's a back end of either condos, or is that single family?
It's condominiums.
Old
Condominiums.
Forge.
So it's to the right, and the condos are up in the back.
Up in the back, okay,
Yeah.
and there's no issues with land from there coming down, no one there had any issues, or,
I haven't had any correspondence from anyone living in there.
okay, and then one last question. Ben, because of the proximity, obviously, to dividend, any issues with the dividend property, where that comes into? There's no requirements about any other further distance because it's a public park or anything like that?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, I'm good.
Okay. Commissioner Kaplan, any questions? Nope. Commissioner Bishop?
Well, I just want to say thank you as well for coming out tonight and sharing your story and your vision for the home.
Thank you.
Am I correct in understanding that directly you're facing the house? If you're facing the house to the right, you're intending on putting that garage, but there's no
Correct.
property immediately there. Is mostly woodland.
It's
correct?
woods, yeah.
Correct. All right. And so, but your property line adjusts or cuts through
yeah.
the
Yeah,
woodland,
to the
but you
woods.
wouldn't be necessarily impacting any other property, correct?
No,
Okay.
not as far as I know.
Okay. That's the only question I have. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Pitkin, anything? No questions? Sorry.
Did we skip it?
No, I just asked him. He had no questions. Commissioner Pickett, Secretary Pickett, anything?
Just a quick question. I was curious if you knew what the current grade of the driveway was versus the projected grade.
So the grade of the driveway up to the house will stay pretty much the same. It does have to be repaved. So if I can, I don't know yet if I can slope it down a little bit, but the way it's planned is I'll be able to come in from the front yard. I'm gonna cut into the front yard, and then I will be able to get into the garage that way. And then a covered portico to get into the current garage, and then I can get right into the house without stepping on the driveway.
And so it sounds like part of the idea is maybe not the steepness of the driveway, but make a smooth approach to the bay doors versus
Yeah,
the sort of like
exactly.
sheer approach that you have
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then one more question for Ben, maybe related to the dividend. It is like there's this wetland sign noting that. Is there anything we have concern for that apart from the park?
That wouldn't be handled at this board, and
Okay.
it's, I believe it's well beyond the
Okay,
upland review
excellent.
area.
Just wanted to check.
Yeah,
Yeah, the wetlands are across the street.
Right.
The
Yeah.
stream and the two ponds and the
Just wanted
waterfall.
to be sure.
Yeah.
I believe that covers my questions.
Okay. Ben, there's an overlap, this is to staff, there's an overlap of the property lines on this property?
yeah. According to the surveyor, that was based on their records of what they found during their survey, and then their title searches, that there was this boundary here, this
But it's minimal, right?
1 foot overlap.
It's 1 foot, okay.
Yeah, I can only go off of what they're stamping and sealing, so I'm going to
Yeah.
go with that 1.8.
Okay. All right. Have you ever thought about, because it's, don't get me wrong with what I'm going to say, you know, the 1 foot 8 inch variance for a setback is pushing it to the limit. Have you thought about moving, rotating the garage at all?
I can't move it. I can probably make it a little smaller. Like I can make it that, what did you say, 1 foot, 1/8 smaller?
Yeah, because you're pushing, you know, the setback to 1 foot abutting your neighbor's property. Granted, I know it's woods, but still, it's really, you know, if they were to go ahead and sell that land in the future, they could have a problem with this being so close. That is my concern. That's why I'm saying, even if you could just like maybe rotate it a little bit more, bring it a little bit closer to the corner of that, of your house.
I could talk to the surveyor and see if he can do it.
Yeah, that's what, right now, I would do, because I'm just a little leery of having it that close to the setback. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I understand your medical problems. I'm in the same boat. I have a bad back also. So, no, so I'm looking for any way to make it easier, but I'm also have to think about setbacks also. And with this one being so close to the property, that it could, you know, raise problems. Yes,
I was going to say, can I speak directly?
to the applicant, yeah.
And on that note, I guess one question that popped into my mind is the proposed overhang, how long is that? And is there a reason for that length? Like, if you moved the garage close to the house and shrunk the overhang, is that possible, or is there a?
You mean the portico, like to walk in?
Yeah, between connecting the garage and the.
Yeah, I can talk to him. I think I can pull it from the back forward a bit, and I can probably pull it from the front a bit.
Yeah, that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see, you know, it coming a little away from the back
Yeah.
property, moving it a little closer to the house, if it can be done.
Yeah.
That way you're not right on top of your neighbor's property.
Yeah.
So that is, that's my concern. I have no problem with the front yard setback. I'm okay with the 16-foot, you know, with that, so I'm okay with that.
The one thing
50.
I do know, and I don't know how far back it is the gas line coming from Pleasant Valley goes up to the condos right, like, I don't know how far past my property line, but it goes that way. It goes up, so I don't think anybody could build there anyways.
Well, you know, that's, you know, that's different because you can always move a gas line. You know, I'm just putting it out there. I would
Yeah, I
like to
don't
see
have-
it coming away from,
So-
some from the setback,
So
from the
how
line.
many- how much do you want me to move it?
I'd like to see if you can get it as far away as you can.
Okay.
And, you know, Ben, is my thinking, you know, we're pushing that. We've never approved a setback so small before, 1 foot, less than 2 feet, 2-foot setback. You know, we're setting a precedent there that, you know, anybody could come in and say, well, you know, I want this 2-foot setback. Well, you approved it for that person, you know, so. But, yeah, if you could.
Yeah,
and
I'll-
yeah, if you could go to your surveyor,
Yeah,
see what he says.
okay,
And what we'll do is we can table it till next month.
okay. He told me I definitely could make the garage smaller.
Okay.
So I
We'll
could-
see what he
so I
says
could
about,
come in
you know,
smaller
moving
from
it
the back
closer. Yeah, and even see what he says, if he can move it closer and, you know,
To the, okay,
yeah, you know, making that proposed overhang
Yep.
maybe a little bit smaller.
yep,
So, okay,
yep.
okay. All right, any other further questions from the commission? Okay, go ahead, Ben.
So for next, so if we're tabling this, then for next meeting, we're looking for an updated survey by the surveyor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
With the proposed garage and relocated to.
Correct.
Okay, all right,
Yep.
I just want that on, so we
So how
know.
how far do you want it from the setback?
As far away as he can from that property line.
Okay,
Because, you know, yeah, that setback is, 40 feet is required, and, oh, wait, that's the front, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
15, yeah.
Yeah, it's 15, so, you know, as close as, you know, as far away
Okay.
as he can,
okay. All right.
okay?
Yep.
You know,
Okay.
and if he can do it without making the garage any smaller, great,
Okay.
okay?
All right, yeah. I
You
will
know,
call
even
him.
if he has to try to reposition it a little bit, maybe not so where you're coming in that steep, but maybe more on an angle when you're a little bit closer to the same alignment of the house, you know. Yeah, he should be able to come up with a few things for you.
Okay. so
Okay.
A couple feet from the setback,
Yeah, I like as far away as he can get from that,
as far as, okay.
from that property
Okay.
line as
Okay.
possible, okay?
And I think we can also agree, like, the front setback, I don't think there's any objections to that.
I'm fine with the front
Yeah,
setback.
yeah.
And that would even alleviate some of that variance on the front setback, so if he can move it off a
Yep,
little
agreed.
bit, so move it back a little bit from the front setback too, so. Okay, any other further questions from commissioners? Okay, hearing none, can I get a motion to table?
Make a motion to table to the January meeting.
Okay, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so next meeting will be Tuesday, January 20th, okay?
Okay, quick question. Can
Yeah.
I move the garage this way, going towards the road more?
See what your surveyor says.
Okay,
Okay? I'd like to maintain that setback in the front, the way it is. Okay?
Oh. All right, and you want it as far as away as it can be from the setback in the back.
Correct.
Got it.
Okay?
Thank you all.
Okay. All right, next item on the agenda, new business, which we're tabling, so go ahead, Ben.
Want to hear from, if anyone in the
Oh,
audience
I'm
had.
sorry. Did you have anything to say, ma'am? Were you for this? I apologize, ma'am.
We just need a name and address.
Yeah,
for
just
the
if you
record,
could just
yeah.
give us your name, just step up and give us your name and address, just so we can have it on the record and that you have no objections. We don't bite, I promise.
I'm Jacqueline Little, and I live at 351 Pleasant Valley Road,
Okay.
and I have no objections to her request.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, next item, new business, appeal, which we're gonna go ahead and table. So we're good for that. Did that. Approval of the 2026 meeting schedule. Can I get a motion to approve, please?
Make a motion to approve the minutes?
Okay, do I,
This is for the,
Schedule.
yeah.
yep,
I'll second that motion.
second, okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Old business, none. Any other business? Ben, do you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, just, just check the contact information, your address, phone numbers, emails. If there's any, discrepancies with what we have, let me know. And, yeah, as far as going forward, the new members are required to get 4 hours of land use municipal training. And it's good for 4 years, once you complete it. We get ongoing stuff down from like Yukon Clear, and it could either be, sometimes it's short webinars, sometimes it's all-day events, and you can sign up for those and get your hours training, and then when you complete it, just let us know, and then we can mark it off. And yeah, just I think for the next meeting, I'd like to do kind of a training 101 thing where we can do, it won't be a public hearing, but it'll be either an executive session or before the meeting, just kind of discussion, question, Q&A, whatever you guys would like to go over.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yep. And I'll be sending some info out in the email blast for all the new members and current
Yep.
members as well.
Yeah, and if you can't make it to any meeting, please let myself and Ben know so that we know, make sure that we have a quorum. Okay. Let's go ahead and table the approval of the minutes, considering it's only two of us that would be able to.
Yeah, that's the other thing, yeah, with the minutes, so, yeah, I mean, new members, you'll just have to go familiarize yourself with the
Yes.
minutes and then go back and watch the recording of the meeting to
Correct.
be able to vote to approve the minutes.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if we could do that way we can approve the September meeting and this meeting next month, okay? Can I get a motion to adjourn, please?
I'll make that motion.
All righty, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, discussion? None? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you, everybody, and all the new members, welcome.
Thank you.